Maths. Today's video, some applications of HCF or important word problems on the topic HCF. First question, find the largest number which divides 245 and 1029, leaving remainder 5 in each case. Largest number which divides. We want to find the largest number which divides 245 and 1029. In each case, the remainder must be 5. We want to find that number. The number should divide 245 and 1029. In each case, the remainder must be 5. So this is the condition. We want to find the number which divides them. So we are actually finding the divisor. We are finding the common divisor. Common divisor is otherwise called a common factor, or situations where we find common factor, we must find HCF, highest common factor. So how do we find that highest common factor? First of all, the first step is that subtract the remainder. 245 minus remainder. So we will get the answer 240, and 1029 minus remainder, we will get 1024. Now we shall find the HCF of these two numbers, 240 and 1024. I use Euclid's algorithm or long division method. Bigger number divided by smaller number. 1024 divided by 240. So 240, if it is 5 times, definitely it's larger. 4 5s are 20, 2 balance, 2 5s are 10 plus 2, 12. No, this is larger. So 240 into 4, 0, 16, 1 balance, 8, 9. Yes, it's correct. 4 times 960. On subtraction, we will get 4. 10 becomes 9. This becomes 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 9 minus 9, 0. Now 64 becomes the divisor. Bring 240 here. This remainder becomes the divisor in the next step, and bring down 240. 64 goes how many times? 64 into 4. 16, 1 balance, 24 plus 1, 25. No, this is bigger. So I'll put 3 times. 3 4s are 12, 1 balance, 18 plus 1, 19. On subtraction, we will get 10 minus 2, 8. 13 minus 9 is 4. And bring 64 here. So only one time, 48. 14 minus 8 is 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. Now make this 16 the divisor. Bring this 48 here. 48 becomes the dividend. 3 into 16, 48. 48 minus 48, 0. So where we get 0, that divisor is the HCF. So the HCF is 16. So here the number which divides 245 and 1029, leaving remainder 5 in each case, is the HCF, that is 16. The required number is 16. So the meaning is that if you divide 245 by 16, you will get remainder 5. If you divide 1029 by 16, you will get remainder 5. Find the largest number that divides 2053 and 967 and leaves a remainder 5 and 7 respectively. The meaning of the question is that take 2053 and 967. If you divide 2053 by a number, and if you divide 967 by the same number, In both the cases, you will get the remainder is equal to, in first case, you will get the remainder 5. In second case, you will get the remainder 7. So, the divisor, that common divisor is what? If in a situation you need to find the common divisor, you must find the common factor, for which you have to find highest common factor, HCF. To find HCF, step 1, subtract the remainders. So first number 2053 minus its remainder, respective remainders, by 5, you will get 13 minus 5 is 8, 4, 0, 2. And the second number is 967 minus its respective remainder 7. You will get 960. Now we shall find the common divisor, for which we will take HCF of 2048 and 960. Bigger number minus smaller number. I think it goes 2 times. 2 into 0, 0. 2 6 are 12, 1 balance. 2 9s are 18 plus 1, 19. On subtraction, 8, 2, 20 minus 91. 128, bring 960 here. 128 goes, we shall take for example 7. 8 7s are 56, 5 balance. 2 7s are 14 plus 5. 19, 1 balance, 1 7 is 7, 7 plus 1, 8. 896. If you try it with 8 times, 64, 6 balance, 2 8s are 16 plus 6, 22, 2 balance, 188 plus 2, 10. No, it's bigger. So I'll try with 7 times. 7 8s are 56, 5 balance, 7 2s are 14 plus 5, 19, 1 balance, 1 7 is 7, 7 plus 1, 8. Now 0 minus 6 can't be done. So this is 5. 10. So 10 minus 6, 4. Now this is 8, 15. 15 minus 9, 6. Now 64 becomes the divisor. Bring this 128 here. 2 times 128. Now we get, on subtraction, we will get 0. Where we get 0, that divisor is the HCF. So the common factor which divides 253 and 967 and leaves remainder 5 and 7 respectively is 64. So that number, the number is 64. Meaning 64 divides 2053 and 967 and leaves remainder 5 and 7 respectively. The next question, find the largest number that will divide 398, 436 and 542, leaving remainders 7, 11 and 15 respectively. So we want to find a number which divides 398. The same number divides 436. And the same number divides 542, and in first case it leaves a remainder 7, and in the second case it leaves a remainder 11, and in the third case it leaves a remainder 15. So what is that common divisor or common factor, or we have to find out the HCF. Step 1, subtract the remainders. 298 minus 7 we will get, 398 minus 7 we will get 391, and 436 minus 11 we will get 425, and 542 minus its remainder 15 we will get 542 minus 15, check it out, 3, 12. 12 minus 5, 7. 3 minus 1, 2, 5. So 500. Now we want to find the common divisors for these three numbers, for which we will take HCF. I will find first HCF 1 of these two numbers. So we will get 425 divided by 391. One time 391, 4. This is 3. Now it's 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. Now 34. I make it the divisor. Bring down this 391 one time. 34. 5. Bring down 1. Again one time. 34. Now it's 4. 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now make this 17. Remainder the divisor. Bring this 34 here. It's clearly known. 2 into 17 is 34. 34 minus 34 is 0. In the division where you get 0, that divisor is the HCF. So here we get HCF 1. The next step is that find the HCF of HCF 1 and the third number. What is the third number? 527. We will find the HCF of first two numbers. What is the HCF of first two numbers? We got 17. Now we will find the HCF between these two numbers. So bigger number 527 divided by smaller number. 3 into 17, 51. 1 balance 17, 1 time 1 into 17, 17, 0. Where we get 0, that divisor is the HCF. So this is final HCF, HCF 2. Final HCF is the HCF of all the three numbers. So the highest common factor of 391, 425 and 527 is 17, because the HCF 2 is also 17. So in short, we can say the number which divides 398, 436 and 542, leaving remainder 7, 11 and 15 in each case is 17. So the required number is, the number which divides the three number is 17. Fourth question. Two tankers contain 850 liters and 680 liters of petrol respectively. Find the maximum capacity of a container which can measure the petrol of either tanker in exact number of times. The meaning of the question is that in first tank it contains 850 liters of petrol, and in second tank it contains 680 liters of petrol. We want to find the maximum capacity of another container, a container. This container should measure equal number of times, which means 850 divided by this container gives you exact number of times, and also 680 divided by this container gives you exact number of times. So we actually want to find the common factor between these two. This container is the common factor for 850 and 680 liters. So we will find the HCF of 850 and 680. Bigger number 850 divided by the smaller number 680 only one time. 680, 0, 7, 15 minus 8, 7, 7 minus 6, 1. Now 170 becomes the divisor. Put 680. 170 into 4, 0, 28, 2 balance, 1 4 is 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So we get 4 into 170, 680. So we get 0. Where we get 0, that is the HCF. So 170 liters. The capacity of this container is 170, which means you see the capacity of that container. Of the container is 170 liters. So actually the answer is over. So 170 liter capacity container can measure 850 and 680 liters of petrol exact number of times. Now apart from the question, to make you understand, I'll show you total 850 liters divided by 170 liters, you will get 5 times. So this container measures 850 liters 5 times, and another big container is 680 liters divided by 170 liters, you will get 4 times. So in both the cases, this small container measures exact number of times. Okay, so the answer of that small container is 170 liters. Question number 5. 105 goats, 140 donkeys, 175 cows have to be taken across a river. There is only one boat which will have to make many trips in order to do so. In each trip, same number of animals in same kind will be taken. How many animals were taken in each trip? Also find the total number of trips made. Okay, only one boat is available. In that boat, in one trip, only goats will be taken, or only donkeys will be taken, or only cows will be taken. And same number of animals will be taken each time. So, how many animals will be taken in each trip? So, we need to divide this goat by a number. Also, we are going to divide 140 donkeys will also be divided into that same number. Cows will also be divided into that same number. So here we want to find out that common factor or that common divisor. So in this case, we will find the HCF. Okay, let's first find the HCF of 140, 145, 105, 140 and 175. So HCF of 140 and 105, 140 divided by 105, 1 time, 105, 140 minus 105, 35. Now 35 becomes the divisor. Write 105 3 times 105. 105 minus 105, 0. So the first HCF that we got is 35. So the rule says find the HCF between the first HCF and the third number. The third one is 175 cows. So HCF of 175 cows and 35. 5 times 5 5s are 25, 2 balance, 3 5s are 15 plus 2, 17. So we get remainder 0. When you get remainder 0, that divisor is the HCF. So this is HCF 2. So HCF 2 is the final HCF. So we can say that the boat can carry equal number of animals, same number of animals in one trip. So what is that same number of animals? 35. So we can say the boat can carry 35 animals. Animals in one trip. And how many trips will be made? Number of trips made is equal to number of trips. Okay. To carry goats. First, total number of goats, 105 goats. 105 goats divided by, in one trip, 35 goats. So 105 divided by 35, 3 trips. So the boat makes 3 trips to take goats. And how many donkeys are there? 140 donkeys. So how many trips will be made to take the donkeys? Divided by 35. 4 trips will be made to take the donkeys. And how many cows are there? 175 cows. And in each trip, 35 cows will be taken. So totally how many trips will be made? 5 trips will be made to take the cows. And all together to take all the animals, how many trips will be made? 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5. To take all the animals, the boat will have to make 12 trips. So in each trip, 35 animals will be taken. 35 animals will be taken in each trip, and total number of trips made will be 12. That's all. Thanks for watching.